Hey Cootie Crew, and welcome back to my channel. It's already time for an ear stretching update. I know it feels like I just got to a 00, but really it's already been 3 months. And that was only a few videos ago, but I took a break to finish and move into my new home. And I can't wait to show you guys my new place. So that was a big project and a ton of work, but it also made time fly by for me. Anyway, when I last left off with you guys on my ear stretching journey, I had just hit a 00 gauge, which is the same as a 10mm size. I was planning to stay at 00 for quite a bit of time just to kind of heal up my ears. And so here is what my ears looked like pretty much right after I stretched to a 00. Not great. And here is what they look like now. So much better. I am very happy with the progress that has been made with their healing. And so I just kind of wanted to give you an update on what I have been doing over the last 3 months as part of Aftercare and getting my ears kickstarted into healing, and then also what my plan is going forward for the last. So I'll start with my care and routine for the last 3 months. Sea salt soaks for the first month very consistently. I am a big supporter of sea salt soaks for healing not only stretched ears but also all piercings in general, and that's basically all I did for the first month was the sea salt soaks. And then after the 3 or 4 weeks, I started adding massages into my routine. So I would massage my ears sometimes every day for a little bit, sometimes every other day, not as consistent, with either vitamin E oil or stretching balm. For healing blowouts, it's super recommended to be doing massages 5 to 10 minutes every day to heal a blowout. Since that wasn't exactly what I was doing, I wasn't healing a blowout, I was just healing angry ears. I was a lot more relaxed about it. So again, I didn't do it every single day. And then I also only did it for about the length of a song, because that's just how I tell time, I guess. So really, it was probably 3 or 4 minutes at a time that I was massaging them. And I would switch between massaging them with the vitamin E oil and the stretching balm. So I was doing those massages somewhat consistently from the beginning of like the 2nd month till pretty recently, and then I've just kind of dropped off, and every now and then when I feel like it, I'll just go ahead and give them a quick massage, but it's not really like a structured part of my routine anymore. And I'm just kind of moisturizing them as they need it, and that's pretty much all I'm doing at this point. Something else that's new about my routine is that I am no longer using coconut oil to moisturize and lubricate my ears. I am now using the stretching balm. And let me tell you, I wish I had done this a long time ago. I was really set on using the coconut oil because I knew that my skin reacted well to using coconut oil just based off my skin type and my sensitivities and everything. So I was using coconut oil for the longest time, and then finally decided to give stretching balm a try. Wow. First of all, with the coconut oil, I had to put it on every day, and then sometimes they would get really dry even then. But with the stretching balm, I don't even need to do it every day anymore. It's just every few days that they really need something on there for moisturizing. And I interpret that as my ears being happier with the balm because they aren't constantly drying out and needing more oil and all of that. So that has been really nice. And I also feel like the texture of the skin in my ears is improved. There's a lot of good stuff in the stretching balm. There's almond oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, lots of good stuff. It's actually more tailored to ear stretching, which no wonder it works better. I don't really have a way to quantify this. It's just pretty sure this is a lot better for my ears. I'm very glad that I decided to try it out. Better late than never. Vitamin E oil is just great for healing skin in general. Like people use it to heal scars and things like that, which is why I opted to get some and use it in my ears. Currently, I alternate between the two of them on days when I do need to moisturize my ears a little bit. So, you know, one time I'll use the stretching balm, and then the next time my ears need moisturizing, I'll use the vitamin E oil, and I just kind of bounce back and forth. I do think that they're like in a really good place right now and really happy. So I feel like I probably could stretch to 11 millimeters if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be patient and wait out and wait a little longer before I start stretching more. So I'm sharing my experience with my ear stretching and my routine changes and what's working for me, what is working not as well for me. And I really hope that's helpful for you guys, but I just want you to keep in mind that my ears and my skin could be very different than yours, and it's best to just listen to your ears, observe your ears, and find what works for you. On that note, I would love to hear from you guys, since we're on this topic, about changes you've made in your routine or what your current care routine is for your stretched ears. Please leave that in the comments just so we can kind of see what different people are doing, the changes you've made, observations you have about parts of your routine that worked well for you and didn't. Just kind of want to hear from you guys about this. Now, if you're following along, you already know that my initial goal size was a 00, but I've since changed my mind and my new goal size is a 1/2 inch for now. To prepare to stretch to a 1/2 inch, I already got 11, 12, and 13 millimeter glass plugs, but I'm putting them in a box and I'm putting them away so I don't touch them quite yet. For now, in order to keep myself from stretching soon, I did get more jewelry just because that helps me kind of switch things up a little bit more instead of feeling the need to stretch to change it up a little bit. So you already saw my glass plugs that I use for stretching. I was also wearing these nice onyx tunnels by themselves or with the gold claw piece that I made. And recently I switched to these blue stone plugs. I did wait quite a while before changing out of the glass plugs because stone jewelry isn't recommended for newly stretched ears. So I did wait a while to put these in. These are also 10.3 millimeters, so they're a little bit larger than the standard 00. I did take a really quick video of me just putting these in for the very first time, just to kind of show you how smooth it is to just move up using jewelry and not necessarily needing a taper. So as you can see, it was really smooth to just insert the larger plugs and my ears acted like I had done nothing, which is kind of what I really want, and my goal is to stretch in the most painless, smooth way possible, because that means that my ears are ready to stretch. I also got these gold glittery double flare plugs. I did try to put them in this morning, but wasn't gonna happen quite yet because the flare on those guys is quite big. And then I got these black and white double flare tunnels, same thing, and then the center of these is 10.3 millimeters. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a while till I can wear these, but I have them at the ready. So I do have some different jewelry to try. Plus, since this is more of like a gradual change in size, this will help me adjust to preparing to go to 11 millimeters or 7/16. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for everyone who's been following along. And as always, if you want to share your experience or have any questions, feedback, tips, anything like that, please leave it in the comments for all of us here watching. Check out the other videos that I have on my channel and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for future videos. Okay, that's it for now. I will catch you next time. You guys are great. Bye.